Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Renee Summerhour. Our team has the latest developments on Tropical Storm Hilary as it makes its way through the valley. That begins your weather report, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Clark County officials discussed the effects on this weekend's storms in the Mount Charleston area. Review-Journal's James Schaefer has the latest.
We're estimating that about 150 to 200 residents are up here right now.
Authorities conducted a press conference Monday regarding the flooding, road closures, and storm impacts on the Spring Mountains and Mount Charleston area.
At this time, right now, we're still having a hard time accessing some of the subdivisions. There's no injuries reported. There's no fatalities. There's no injuries to anybody at this time, which is one of our top priorities, making sure that the visitors and residents are safe in that matter.
Officials saying that the major impacts had missed residents and structures, but caused issue with power availability and accessibility along State Route 157. Officials also saying they were continuing to escort and evacuate visitors in the Mount Charleston area cabins. Officials said most of the storm has made its way into northern Nevada and is moving northeast towards the Rocky Mountains. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
Now, we are out of the flash flood warning from Tropical Storm Hilary. Tonight, just partly cloudy skies are in your forecast. Evening lows reaching around 73 degrees with light winds. For the rest of the week, slight rain chances will continue till about Friday. Light winds throughout the weekend as well. We'll have a nice break from the heat as temps will stay under 100 degrees. Evening lows in the mid to upper 70s. And we have more photos shared by our viewers capturing Tropical Storm Hilary. Here's video footage and a photo from viewer Mercy Silva, some beautiful sky pictures from Villani Myers, Sarmin Mesropayan, and Tabitha Brand. You can still send in your photos and videos to our email at 7@reviewjournal.com. In your top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Cancellations and delays are continuing at Harry Reid Airport. According to FlightAware, there were 53 cancellations and 94 delays as of this morning. Airport officials are advising to check your airline to see if your flight has been affected before arriving. A schedule for the Las Vegas Grand Prix race has been announced. Gates will open at 6 p.m. for practice runs on Thursday, November 16th. Drivers are scheduled to be on the track between 8:30 and 9:30 p.m. Thursday and between midnight and 1 a.m. Friday. Saturday's race will be held between midnight and 1 a.m. and Sundays will begin at 10 p.m. In order for the race to occur, there will be various road closures in and around the resort corridor. For a full list of closures, head to lvrj.com/sports. A powerful Nye County Sheriff's captain was arrested Friday and later pleaded not guilty to federal charges of wire fraud, perjury, and civil rights violations. Captain David Brachowitz stood accused of using his position to falsely arrest the former CEO of Valley Electric Association, Angela Evans. He also is accused of committing wire fraud. He appeared briefly in court on Friday when the judge ordered him released from custody.
James Schaefer here with a breaking news update as we continue to monitor the case of former Raiders player Henry Ruggs, who has been booked into prison. Records show that Ruggs was booked into High Desert State Prison near Indian Springs, that's about 40 miles northwest of Las Vegas, where he will serve a sentence of at least 3 years behind bars for the deadly DUI crash in November 2021.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. Time is running out for the Raiders and running back Josh Jacobs as the two sides failed to come to an agreement on a long-term contract this offseason. But multiple league sources have indicated that the running back is going to report to the Raiders before the team's season opener in 3 weeks. Jacobs led the NFL last season with a career-high 1,653 rushing yards and was a key component of an offense that scored the 12th most points in the NFL.
In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability, competitive socializing is taking over Las Vegas retail. What's competitive socializing? It's going out with your friends for food and drinks, but also mini golfing or throwing darts and axes. It's taking an activity and incorporating food and beverages to create an extended experience.
People's consumption habits have changed post-COVID And one of the really interesting things that we're seeing is that people want to have experiences.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. An 84-year-old retired engineer is urging awareness of carotid artery disease. John Davis says if you're 60 or older, you should get tested for the disease. It sometimes displays zero symptoms, like in Davis's case, but if left untreated, it can lead to stroke, disability, and even death.
They go in and they do a sonogram and determine if you're clogged up or how bad. And then if you have to have the surgery done, it's not that big a deal.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. With football season fast approaching, the clock is ticking again on Circa Sports to meet its unprecedented $14 million in guaranteed prize money for its two $1,000 entry NFL handicapping contests, Circa Survivor and Circa Million. As of today, the book is on the hook for an almost $8 million overlay, which is the amount of money it must add to the prize pool in addition to the entry fees. For more, read Todd Dewey's story at lvrj.com.
In your entertainment report, brought to you by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Here's Review Journal's John Katz-Lamides with a Las Vegas entertainment news update.
It was a weekend of legends, locals favorites, and rising stars this weekend in Vegasville. Gladys Knight returned to town to play a show at the Reynolds Hall at the Smith Center on Friday night. Jazz great George Benson headlined Encore Theater at Wynn Las Vegas, welcoming his friend, Hammond B3 great Ronnie Foster. We had the Spasmatics tearing it up at South Point Showroom on their 15th anniversary. That's just a $10 cover charge on Saturdays. And the punk band Pure Sport won the Life is Beautiful Rising Stars competition. That band will play September 24th at Life is Beautiful.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 p.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you're watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the Review Journal's YouTube channel for more great content. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.